So today's Thursday, December 14th, and we're working on this kitchen. It's got a primer coat today, and we're starting to make the counter. So we made these 3 stanchions. We poured them. We used that metal roof to make our forms, and they're not really completely cured yet. We just poured them yesterday, but we're looking to take these forms off because we want to continue. So we're going to pop the forms, and then we're going to be careful with what we do so we don't damage them. What we're going to put here is 2 sinks. You having trouble with that? You don't need to pull the tape, just cut it right here. Oh, that's not the joint. Right here. You got to cut it there. So we're going to continue with the counters. There you go. And we have to go back to Kasumu. That's where we purchased the sinks. The sink, they only had one in stock, of course. So we're using fiberglass sinks. So they're going to have, we got to put in another one. They're going to have 2 sinks there next to each other in front of that window. We'll run our water in from the top so they can wash their dishes after they eat. This is the cafeteria. And as you know, these children are all involved with every construction thing we do around here. We're trying to teach them as many trades as possible, so they have hands-on all the time. So eventually, even though they're still in school, they'll be going back to school shortly. But when they get out of school, when they get a little bit older, we're hoping they'll all have some kind of trade they'll fall into where they'll be self-supportive. So we're not just throwing them fish. We're doing our best to teach them how to fish with many different trades. We purchased a lot of nice tools. We got squares, we got saws. All these tools they've never had their hands on before. Most Kenyans never have. They're used to using a panga, which is a machete, and they're used to using a chumba, which is a hoe for digging. But these guys are getting skilled in all different kind of tools. Thanks to you donors, this is all happening, because without the donations that come in, we wouldn't be able to run this place, and these kids would all be back where they were all really not in school. They had empty bellies. They weren't eating. They didn't have much for clothes. So you've really done a lot, you donors, to help support and train these orphans. And it's good works, and it's definitely good works that are glorifying our wonderful Heavenly Father.